in my head, it's like, dude, you get to go up on a stage in front of people, make them laugh, and all you're really doing is playing pretend with your friends. It's like being a freaking kid. I think that's why they schedule us later at night, so when people are drunk and like the less older people are there, it's like, hey, yeah, they're about to, I mean, hell, our name's Samurai Drunk, so it's kind of like a given that you're gonna get some rowdiness. The term's called Samurai Drunk because it's basically, as samurais back in the day, they would get really like shit-faced off of like sake and stuff, and then they would go through like their whole asshole, like training and fighting and do all that, and they would do it shit-faced. And by doing it shit-faced, after a while, like you get so good at even being able to do it shit-faced that when you're sober, it makes you like so much better. I used to think at first that, man, that, you know, having a name with drunk in the title, like kind of, I don't know, almost had like a negative connotation to it. But then when you actually look at like how most of us are and like how we perform and what a lot of us do, you know, it's like, okay, it kind of makes sense.
I'll take y'all in there and show you the stage and stuff so you can get an idea.
We really don't actually warm up the way most improv troupes like properly warm up. It's like most people, they'll take 30 minutes, they'll go through like a whole run of exercises and all that. To me, the best part about a warm up is just like sitting there and like shooting the shit with each other.
It's like, you won't believe this shit. There's fucking Cars fanfiction. I was like, are you fucking serious? I've never even seen that movie, but it's like you take a kid's cartoon about cars and turn it into fucking porn.
Yeah.
There's some sick fucks.
Like I understand like Jessica Rabbit from Who Framed
Yeah.
Roger Rabbit.
Dude, who didn't
supposed to be sexualized.
Yeah,
she's
playing
supposed to be
hot.
Cake. Yeah, and her tits are everywhere.
Yeah.
But the one scene in Buffy where Xander like gets a spell put on him to where every girl wants to fuck him, pretty much, and then Buffy shows up wearing only a trench coat that goes to there, and she's
I
just
do
like,
remember that episode.
and they show just her back. But I think that was the first time I ever got a boner was watching that show. was when she took off her trench coat and dropped it, and then I was just like, what is happening?
They're family, you know, so they know a lot of things. They pretty much probably know almost as much as my immediate family.
My sister is 3 years younger than me, and before I like started looking at porn with any frequency, she already was.
What?
With my laptop. She stole my laptop. Yeah, she also set up an online dating profile.
On your
How old
laptop?
was she?
God, she was like 10 or something.
You're kind of in a community to where it's like we all get it, like we're all in on the joke together. So you have that sense of community and like togetherness to where it doesn't matter, you know, what your background is or how rich you are or how poor you are or, you know, how old or young. That part doesn't matter because it's like you're all there having a good time together, like doing something. I mean, doing something artistic.
Dick?
I think some of them will probably be like doing comedy, whether it's stand-up or improv or, you know, actually go and graduate, you know, from a Second City or a UCB or a IO or something like that. Like, I could see a lot of them doing that. I mean, in my mind, they're funny enough and they support each other enough. At the same time, too, I don't know, it's like, I will tell you this, I think for the most part, everybody be involved in some kind of creative community, whether it's like an art deal, whether it's film, whether it's TV, whether it's comedy, whether it's Saturday Night Live, or, you know, or whether or not it's just like YouTube videos or whatever. I mean, I see all that definitely for everybody, and I mean, I do think that there's a shelf life on the troupe of just everybody being around and together as long as we have, like, I know people will move on and, you know, people move cities and things like that. But at the same time, too, I don't think Samurai Drunk will ever end. And if you ever got all 8 of us in the same place again, even if it was 5 years down the road, I'm pretty sure it would be just as much fun, and hopefully people would watch us, you know, screw around and play with each other, you know, for 20 minutes, play pretend, you know. I mean, to sit there and be an adult and get on a stage and play pretend and have people laugh and pay to see you and drink their drinks and cheer you on and laugh, like, that's a pretty great feeling.